Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going to cover some of the most common interview questions asked in CTS along with simple and effective answers. This will be very helpful for freshers as well as experienced candidates. Let's get started. In most interviews, the first question asked is tell me about yourself. It is important to answer this confidently and clearly as it creates the first impression. Times, what are your strengths? My strengths are problem solving, adaptability, and strong analytical skills, especially in supply chain and cloud technologies. Times, why do you want to work for our company? I admire your company's innovation and growth. I want to contribute my skills while learning and growing in a challenging environment. Times, why should we hire you? I bring strong technical skills, hands on experience, and a proactive approach. I can quickly adapt and deliver results effectively. Times, are you open to relocation? Yes, I am open to relocation and flexible to work in different locations as per company requirements. Times, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself in a responsible role where I can lead projects and contribute to organizational growth. Times, Python basic interview question. What are data types in Python? In Python, we have different types of data like numbers, int, float, complex, sequences, list, tuple, strings for text, sets for unique values, dictionaries for key value pairs, and Boolean values like true or false. Difference between set and tuple. A set is unordered and does not allow duplicates. A tuple is ordered and allows duplicates, but it cannot be changed once created. Difference between list and tuple. A list is mutable, meaning we can modify it anytime. A tuple is immutable, so once created, it cannot be changed. Lists are flexible, while tuples are faster and more secure for fixed data. Conditional statements. If versus if else. An if statement runs only when the condition is true. But if else gives two options, one for true and one for false. If else. This is used when we have multiple conditions. Python checks each condition one by one and executes the first true condition. Example. Let's say we check if a number is positive or negative. Num is equal to -5. If num is equal to 0, print number is positive. Else, print number is negative. Exception handling. What is an exception? An exception is an error that happens during program execution, like dividing by 0 or invalid input. Why do we use exception handling? To prevent the program from crashing and handle errors smoothly. Try and except. In Python, we use try and except blocks to handle errors. Try. X is equal to int. Input. Enter number. Result is equal to 10x. Except 0 division error. Print. Cannot divide by 0. Except value error. Print. Invalid input. OOP. Object-oriented programming. What is OOP? OOP is a way of writing code using classes and objects, which helps in better structure and reusability. Four pillars of OOP. Encapsulation. Grouping data and methods. Abstraction. Hiding unnecessary details. Inheritance. Reusing code. Polymorphism. Same function, different behavior. Example. Class animal. Definite sound. Self. Print. Animal makes sound. Class dog. Animal. Definite sound. Self. Print. Dog barks. D is equal to dog. D dot sound. SQL basics. What is SQL? SQL is used to interact with databases to store, retrieve, update, and delete data. Times, what is a select statement? A table was given and asked to write a select query based on it. Used to retrieve data from a table. Times, select column 1, column 2 from table underscore name. Times, what is an update statement? Write an update query on the given table. Used to modify existing records. Times update table underscore name. Set column underscore name is equal to value. Where condition. What is a delete statement? Write a delete query on the given table. Used to remove records from a table. Times delete from table underscore name. Where condition. Times write an SQL query to select the first 10 records from a table. Times select from table underscore name. Limit 10. SQL joins. What is join? Join is used to combine data from multiple tables. Types of join. Inner join, only matching records. Left join, all from left plus matched from right. Right join, all from right plus matched from left. Times what is an inner join? Returns only matching records from both tables. Times what is a left join? Returns all records from left table and matched records from right table. Unmatched values return null. Times what is a right join? Returns all records from right table and matched records from left table. SQL. Grouping way filtering. Times what is the difference between grouping by and order by? Group by groups rows for aggregate functions. Order by sorts the result set. Times when do you use group by? When applying aggregate functions like count, sum, average on grouped data. Times when do you use order by? When you want to sort results in ascending or descending order. Times what is the difference between where and having? Where filters rows before grouping. Having filters grouped results after group by. Times when do you use where and when do you use having? Use where for filtering individual rows. Use having when filtering aggregated results. Coding question. Important. Write a program of your choice and explain the logic behind it. I wrote a program to find the second largest element in an array. Let me explain a simple logic to find the second largest number in an array. R is equal to 10, 20, 4, 45, 99. Largest is equal to second underscore largest is equal to float, INF. For num inner. If num largest. Second underscore largest is equal to largest. Largest is equal to num. Elif num second underscore largest and num is equal to largest. Second underscore largest is equal to num. Print second largest element is second underscore largest. I use two variables, largest and second underscore largest, both initialized to very small values. Then I loop through the array. If a number is greater than largest, I update both largest and second underscore largest. Otherwise, if it's greater than second underscore largest and not equal to largest, I update second underscore largest. Finally, I print the second largest value. Thanks for watching. Blush. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.